If you really want something, then the entire universe will conspire and help you to achieve it. Paulo Coelho. The story starts with a young shepherd named Santiago, who, while content, has a dream while sleeping under a sycamore tree in the ruins of an old church of a great hidden treasure at the base of the Egyptian pyramids. After meeting with a gypsy and a strange man who claims to be a king, Santiago decides to journey to the pyramids to see his personal legend. After selling his flock, Santiago sets off to Tangier, where he is robbed and takes a job with a crystal merchant. Santiago is able to help the merchant revitalize his business and earn back the money that he lost. While there, he learns the crystal merchant also had his own personal legend, but he gave up on it. Not wanting to forego his own personal legend, like the merchant did, Santiago decides to join a caravan headed to the pyramids, rather than going home to buy his sheep back. On the caravan, Santiago meets an Englishman who is headed to the oasis to find a legendary alchemist. The Englishman teaches the basics of alchemy, including the master work, the Philosopher's Stone, which is able to turn lead into gold. When reaching the oasis, Santiago meets and promptly falls in love with a girl named Fatima before meeting the alchemist. The alchemist teaches Santiago about listening to his heart and continuing to pursue his personal legend. Together they leave the oasis and Fatima. During their journey, the alchemist shares his knowledge of the soul of the world and how to connect to it. After Santiago and the alchemist part ways, he is finally able to reach the pyramids, where he is attacked by two men while digging for his treasure. Distraught after not finding this treasure, he tells the two men about his dream. One of the men dismisses his dream, telling Santiago he dreamed of a treasure buried in Spain beneath a church. Seeing this as a sign, Santiago returns home to the church, where under the sycamore tree he uncovers a chest of jewels. The story ends with Santiago planning to return to the desert and reunite with Fatima. This story is full of lessons that we can apply to our own lives, and here are our 5 favorites. 1. Other people's opinions don't matter. While talking to the king, Santiago is fearful of what other peoples will say if he sells his sheep, and the old man responds, "In the long run, what people think about shepherds and bakers becomes more important to them than their own personal legends." The fact is, the bigger your dreams and goals, the more naysayers that you will encounter. If your goal is to reach the top of your field or sport, many will tell you it's impossible and that you'll fail. Here's the thing that they don't understand. It is the process that matters. By having lofty goals and working towards them each day, you pursue your personal legend, and each day you live a productive, meaningful life. Lesson 2. Fear is a bigger obstacle than the obstacle itself. Fear is one of the strongest and most debilitating emotions that we fight on a daily basis. Most people don't actually fail. Their fear of failure keeps them from even starting. Therein lies the rub. You don't fail by not accomplishing your task. You fail by not trying. Thomas Edison, when talking about the light bulb, was famously quoted, "I haven't failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that it won't work." Each time his attempt didn't work, he didn't fail. He simply came one step closer to succeeding. You may find the solution to your problem on attempt 2 or attempt 10,001, but the only way you fail is if you quit. Santiago could have easily stayed in Spain, tending his sheep and living a normal and comfortable life as a shepherd. When he had earned enough money working for the crystal merchant, he could have returned home, but the only path to realize his personal legend was to continue on and work through the obstacles that he encountered. Lesson 3. Your success has a ripple effect. That's what alchemists do. They show that, when we strive to become better than we are, everything around us becomes better too. How often have you seen a friend get a promotion, or lose weight, or learn a new skill, which in turn motivates you to do the same? Jim Rohn said, "You are the average of the 5 people that you spend the most time with." The people around you either motivate you or bring you down. Likewise, you are either a motivational force or a damper to your friends. By setting and achieving goals, you raise the bar for your friends, family, and coworkers. You give them permission to go after goals and challenge themselves. You set a positive example. Lesson 4. Embrace the present. The Alchemist teaches what many Eastern religions and philosophers have spoken about throughout history. You can dwell on the events of the past, either living in a fantasy world that no longer exists or dwelling on mistakes made. You can also worry and fret over the future, things that may come to pass. It is only in the present moment that you can express gratitude, take note of the little things, and enjoy the moments of your life. The last lesson is the most extraordinary things are also the most simple. The simple things in life are also the most extraordinary things, and only the wise can see them. It is extremely easy to overlook small, seemingly insignificant details. If you don't notice things like the smell of coffee, birds chirping, or the sun setting each day, they can all start to look the same. Take note each day and stop to look around, notice and appreciate simple things that you may have missed if you were zoned out or rushing to get to your next meeting. Every single day is special, and recognizing the good things in life makes you realize it. If you want something, then the entire universe will conspire and help you to achieve it. Life is what you make of it. Pursue your passions and don't give up on your personal legend. Live each moment like it's special, because it is. Thanks for watching. Do you have a book, article, or saying that you'd like us to animate? Leave your suggestions in the comments below, and maybe yours will be our next video. Also, if you enjoyed our video, please take a few seconds to hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel for more book summaries and mental upgrades.